He's a bad diabetic. He should be on an insulin pump.
Wait a minute, I don't know why yet.
And as long as there's flow,
Your friend is calling. Tea.
Oh, Randy. Pretty good. How's everything with the hoopers?
smooth.
Pretty smooth yet? Is that panel doing all right yet, or
I got a little problem with it right now. I'm trying to figure out how to
we'll talk about it more?
Grandson's birthday today, so they're.
We'll talk more about it during the
I
meeting.
assume
See,
they'll repair
I don't know how much one of them things cost.
Really, I don't the problem isn't what I thought it was.
All right, now you're all.
What I think will transpire with this, being it's so dry right now,
I know.
our bill to Batesville is gonna be, so we'll have some extra. And I think now is the time, if we're gonna replace that panel. My thinking, I'll ask the other two, now is the time to do it while we got, see what I'm saying? It's time to do it now.
I gotta see, I need to talk to my dad too, what is he doing right now?
Okay?
I don't know if he even
You-
needs it, it just needs a new.
Ask him if it's old, we need to replace it, or we can just repair it.
Right.
We can have, something like that. I think M&D would be better than having quality repairs, because I don't know how much those guys know about them panels.
I don't think they know much,
Indeed.
they know a little bit, but not fixing it. There's a number that I have on my phone, the guy that I have that was.
Okay.
taking care of the panels. I forget what his business is called.
You can ask him,
It's like it's the panel guy.
but I gotta also get a hold of, it's either M&D or, here at Melco, we gotta have that generator serviced. It's been working fine off and on, doing everything right? That's good, because I have a feeling, I got a bad feeling coming up with, our electrical supply, and when they build that data center, you're gonna see a huge pull that way. And those data centers are going up everywhere. One west of Greensburg, and there's one going up over by Monrovia. They're fighting it. There's one up right on South Post Road in that township. They're fighting it. And it's Google's putting one in up there off South Post Road. And Google's got more money than
Yeah, but they have to get it passed.
they have to get it passed. And they've got enough money,
Where they want to put it?
South Post Road. I think it's before the interstate.
Is there, up there Franklin Township?
That's it.
Yeah.
Somewhere over in that way.
Yeah, they're fighting that one hard.
Well, they bought that 300 acres out there from
Reed,
Reed's for $9 million. One over at Monrovia, they bought 300 acres.
Do they employ anybody at them?
Not a lot,
I didn't think
but
so.
they use a lot of water and a lot of electricity. So it's,
But that's also raising
cost of your electricity is going up.
the electricity up by Indy, because I've been seeing on the news, and it's got to do with Google's data centers.
Yep.
Well, if that's the case, Google needs to pay for that part.
And
know.
that's,
But yes, it is.
well, they said something in your Medicaid and that, with what we're doing, you're gonna see an 11% increase.
Yeah, mine did.
Medicare or Medicaid?
What we, not Medicaid, Medicare, what we
Yeah.
pay, you're gonna see an increase in that.
Well, I'm sure you are.
And something else in there is going up another 5%. So it's,
You're not gonna be able to afford to retire.
no, hell, it's already going, what, 67? Give him another year, he'll raise that to 70.
Mhm.
You wait and see, it will happen.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it to 65, so.
lady, she told me the other week, said they were telling us, tell people, wait till you're 70 to retire. She said, but I can't really tell somebody that. I said, you can tell me that, but I'm gonna do what I wanna do.
Who said that?
The gal over at the Social Security office.
Well,
I told her I'd do what I wanted.
Make sure you guys all sign sign the same meeting minutes, please.
I said it right over here, all this is in front of Gary. We may have to have Mark Weiss come and explain this book. I looked through it, and I looked through every page, and I'll tell you what, they got every county and every city.
Oh, what are these, there's so many with
Well, and then some of it says, it's got lines through it, it says, like it's bad, you know, I don't, what is that word they use? They got so many abbreviations for things, like OKRA and REFI, and, you know, you better put a thing at the bottom that says what they stand for.
This one we need to sign and give back.
I don't know, you just gotta sign it, we give it back to,
Tina, or Stacy's one of them.
Tina's not gonna be on it.
Right.
She got a birthday card.
So which one of these have you signed?
Last month's minute.
I signed the one and I handed it to you over here that was on my table. You should each have a copy of that. And see if there's one there that I signed it.
Yeah, vouchers.
Yeah. I already signed all the vouchers.
Yeah, there's that, and then that was the
See if
budget.
Well, the budget thing is not until Thursday.
The next Monday.
Next Monday. Yeah, we can't do it today.
Can't discuss the budget before then,
Yeah.
because we have to have 10 days from the time Tina spoke with the gentleman on the phone and Derek, so.
Well, this one hasn't been signed.
It should,
That one hadn't been, well, like I say, it's just a copy of,
I signed one and set it over there in that book. Because I just signed it. We should each have one of these. I have one of
right
those.
there. This
That's the
one.
one I,
Yeah, okay.
is that the
That's,
committee one?
that's, no, that's a payroll voucher. That's just the payroll.
This is the only one we, no, yes.
You're gonna sign this one too.
And still sometimes you can't find the right paper.
Well, that one we all signed and I handed it right to her. And she couldn't find it for 2 or 3 weeks. There's this one, Gary. We've got the street guys paid and everything, right?
There you go.
Thank you.
We're all good.
And then that one you got.
This one here is the meeting, the minutes from last week.
Yes. I read mine earlier, but I was looking through.
Did you look in there for your chart readings? She found a box,
Yeah, are they in there?
probably.
I can grab that after.
Make sure there's.
This,
There's one box that's set under where your payroll thing is, but she said those were the wrong size. Where'd they come from? I don't know.
they're wrong size, we can't use them, throw them away.
She found one, and she can't remember where we ordered it from, where she ordered it.
I still have the box in my car, maybe it'll say on there.
So it's checked.
I had a couple more in that, down the bottom, I was like, "Dang."
I'll sign this one, keep looking at this one.
You got us ready?
Yeah,
You got both of them signed, we'll hand them right back to her, that way we've done our
I'm
job.
still looking.
She's still looking at that one,
It's
so
okay.
Then,
that's the minutes.
you wanna look through this book,
Well, you can just read
you
it.
just sparingly, don't do it right now. Mark Weiss sent us that. he was getting those grants through that down there for sales. And if you ever want to go to one of their meetings, let me know. He'd be glad to take you.
You guys are ready?
We are ready.
Maybe.
What's the date today? The 11th? What's the date today? The 11th?
Today's the 8th.
Eight.
You know what, you might have been.
I'm trying to move quicker.
You're going, actually.
We're going, all righty. It is 6 o'clock here on September 8th. We will call the meeting of the New Point Town Council to order. We'll have the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, tonight's meeting, we're gonna have a quick roll call. Town Council President Jeff Schaus here. Town Council Member Gary Wolford here. Town Council Member Kelly Blodgett.
Here,
The Secretary Treasurer of the Town Council is not here tonight, Tina. The Assistant, Stacy Schaus, is here.
Here.
Okay. And our Sewer Superintendent, Randy Gibbs, is here. Mr. Mike Novak is out of state doing other businesses right now, so he will not be here. All right. Monthly directives net. First thing I'd like to say is our general fund stands at $57,535, which is good. We're in the 8th month of the year, so we're treading light, right? And the State Board of Accounts, we will know more right by the 15th of where we stand for next year. If we don't get cut, we better count our blessings. But it's probably, everything's getting cut. All right, our community building fund is at $11,542. That's the money for this that we use through rentals. We had a big one here over the weekend, a wedding, true? Okay. Our sewage operational fund is $139,795.76, which is very good. We're doing good. And with a dry month, our bill to Batesville should not be a drainer. It's when we get a lot of rain, that's when we get hit hard there. All right, sewage bond and interest. This is what we still owe. It's the FDA, or who is that?
We still owe to the USDA.
USDA, $35,655.28, which we could pay it off, but we don't want to do that. We want to keep that money and just keep paying them. They don't charge us, but what, 2% interest or 3%? It's very little. All right, let's move on from there. Patron comments. Anything this month from the patrons? Anything at all? Okay. I did talk to the two guys that mow at beside the park and asked them to please park in the park. They said they would try their best. Okay. And I know the ones that mow your place, Kelly, they park on the side over in your gravel. True, I've seen that lately. So we're trying our best there in that to see what comments. And I was at our church festival last Sunday, and they had probably a record turnout. A lot of people had a lot of compliments about the town of New Point. How it's looking good, and they say, "Hey, you're getting another gas station. I like your four-way stop down there. It slowed people down." And now with this speed limit coming 45, they put up an extra sign on each side, right?
Oh, I don't know.
I believe they did. They're supposed to, I was told they're going to start enforcing that more and more. So please be careful through there. Okay. The other patron comment I've got is with the golf carts. We've got some of them riding them at night without lights, turn signals, brake lights. There is an ordinance in there, and Gary, if you want to get it and read it, you can.
Oh, I
But
know.
you've read it.
Oh, I've seen it before, yeah.
It's an old one.
It's an old one, but it's right there that golf carts are to have headlights, taillights, and turn signals. And the driver must be 16 years old. So that's all going to fall to Andy, what he wants to do with that. Because I seen one pulling up out of that alley by me, yes.
Do they also have to be 16 to drive those ATV type?
That I don't
things?
know. Four-wheelers don't have to have license plates, right? Is that
No.
correct? But side-by-sides do.
Side by
They
side,
gotta
have
have
to
a
be
plate.
registered.
Registered.
You mean like a side-by-side?
I think that's what they're called.
I don't know.
Are you talking about the one that's got the blue helmet, the red four-wheeler, blue helmet? That's a four-wheeler, that's not side by side.
Okay.
But I haven't seen it for a few days. I seen it in the back of a truck and he was holding on to
No, it
it.
was running yesterday.
I seen it
He
yesterday.
must have had it broke down and somebody was hauling back. But anyway, that's for another day. That'll be Andy's problem. Okay, next up, after Peyton comments, is sanitary sewer and liens. We have anything there on the,
Let's see, I think, sent out 6 lien letters, all paid.
that's good. One guy come in and he commented, the lady said, you know, I'm paying my lien now because you people mean business. So that's a good thing. Hey, that's a good thing. You pay yours, I pay mine, you pay your, that's how this works. Okay, next thing up is alleys, streets, and roads. Anything on the streets and roads? I think our paving company did an excellent job fixing the speed dips. Now we're,
Mhm.
still got a little bump, but hey, it's a lot better than it was.
There was.
And I haven't been to Millhausen. Have you been to Millhausen lately?
I was there in August.
Okay, well, it just recently had a thing in the paper where I believe they had theirs redone and they did chip and seal. I don't want chip and seal in town. I don't know how you guys feel, but
It's just a Band-Aid.
it's all it is. But our streets right now, we're looking pretty good, except for down there at the underpass. And I would admit that is a little rough there, but it does slow them down a little bit. But the county has to fix that.
You want me to give them a call?
We need to give the county a call and see if we're still on their list or ever got put on their list and I would call both those gentlemen.
Okay.
That is what a previous gentleman on that highway department told me to do.
See, it's Tim Workman, and who's the other one?
Who's the other guy, Gary?
Todd Howe.
Cott Howe. Just see what they've got to say about fixing that
Okay,
down there, because no sense in us blacktopping that, they're just gonna tear it up. And the railroad was supposed to have trimmed them trees. They hired somebody to trim them. I don't know if they got that done or not, but the railroad called and said they had somebody gonna trim them for alley, streets, and roads. Well, the next thing up is the railroad. So they're supposed to have had a guy down there and trim them around the underpass, because some of the larger trucks that was going through, they could still get through there. We're hitting them branches and they asked if they could get them trimmed, and the railroad said they would do that there, right? Correct.
I didn't notice anything around
I don't know.
that, it's the tree
Okay.
south.
Oh, that big, they've cut off.
It has some branches hanging down.
All right. Well, I think a lot of the problem with that down there is that great big tree. And I don't think anybody wants to tangle with that one. That's, oh boy, that's,
One thing, backing up just was,
yeah.
I didn't put it under sewer, but we've got a storm sewer that is starting to collapse
Where's this one at?
over here by Mike and Jenny Reynolds.
Okay.
There's a grate, like a catch basin on the
Mhm.
one side of that alley where you turn in, okay? But you can see where it's sucking and starting to draw down there. And then just east of that, on the other side of the alley, well, it's starting to get a big dip in there where they park. And it's, I think, the tile or whatever is just broken and starting, it's sucking.
All right, that, let me ask you this. Here's Mike and Jenny's house. Here's Main Street. Here's the old Dean house.
Yeah.
Here's that.
That alley right
All
there,
right.
yeah,
Is it right here?
yeah, it's right there.
And it goes
And
across.
then it comes
Is it on this side or that side?
both sides. That catch basin is on the,
Then right here's the other part.
yeah, the catch basin is here, and then the other part's just like, say, about 25 yards east of,
I'll stop by there
Yeah.
tomorrow and take a gander at that and see.
because I looked at it
See what it looks like.
Sunday, Saturday afternoon, Jenny, I stopped up there, was talking to him, she showed it to me, it's like, yeah, it's just, like say that tile broke or something, it's just like an old field tile, you know how they'll do, they'll start sucking, and it just erodes out from underneath the,
Mhm.
everything.
Okay, well,
But,
most of the field tile in town, though, we have.
yeah, well, this is right there in the blacktop and stuff,
Okay.
it's not in the grass, it's out in,
Okay.
you know,
I'll stop by and look at it and then, see what transpires out of that. All right, anything else with alley, streets and roads? Nope. Railroad, they still haven't fixed this crossing here on 200. They're supposed to be, but I don't know, they move awful slow. Waterways, wells and vegetation. The waterways, Mr. Pete Trinkamp is supposed to clean out south of,
I think we better call him again.
I'm gonna have to call him again, remind him, because I don't know if he wrote it down or not. Now would be a good time to fix it because it's dry. Clean it out, and we've got little kids fishing, which they get under them two culverts there on Front Street. Kelly has seen them numerous times, right?
Yeah, it makes me nervous.
Now they're seining for minnows. Somebody is for fishing bait. So.
They did catch one. Oh, looked like it might have been about that long day.
You know, I played down there when I was a kid. I mean, we all did.
Oh, yeah.
And it scares me there because there's big rocks there now. There used to not be them big rip-rap rocks.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, all right, the wells and vegetation, the vegetation part, I think we're doing pretty good on it. Moving up to item 7, outbuildings and grounds. Did Mr. Ison come fix our yet? I don't know. I didn't go out there and look. We'll have to go out there and look. On the grounds, Andy, did you fill in that line yet?
Yep.
Okay, good, good, that's great. Is the outbuilding okay back there where Bobcat is and that, the lights working all right and everything?
Yep. Lights working just fine.
Garage door still okay?
Yeah.
All right, if it gets to where we need to have something done, let us know,
Will do.
all right, inside the building. You know more about this than I do inside the building, you're here every day.
We're good?
We're good there? Okay. You haven't broke any flush handles on them toilets lately, have you?
Not lately.
Okay. While I'm bringing up the building part, we are going to no longer have AA meetings here. They have gotten so big, they've outgrown this. Those are court mandated meetings for these guys.
Mm-hmm.
They get tired of moving the tables and chairs around here. We offered them the big room, but they don't want to move tables and chairs. So,
They need to all sit in a circle. They've been having some people come and just sitting down at the tables and not interacting. So they have to stop that because we have to participate. So, they found somewhere else that they can just have the chairs in a circle and everybody has to be there and
that's,
better for them, so.
I hate to see us lose that, but it's $75 a month. I don't know where they're gonna get a building that cheap.
No.
And we always have to clean up behind them. They spill coffee on the carpet. We have to clean that up. And then the cigarette butts, you're always gonna have that problem. But anyway, when does that end?
This month.
This month is their last month here in this building. Okay, the budget will be done on the 15th, true? Budget
Yes.
and insurance is okay?
Yes.
Permits and ordinances, we have no ordinances coming up. Permits, or we don't have any. I did have Chris Miller stop me again at the golf course. He gets me there all the time. He bought the old Hacker place back here with the 2 lots. He got 2 lots there or 1.5?
2.
2? I don't know, whatever he's got there. He wanted to build a duplex. Then he decided he wanted to build a triplex. Well, area plan would not give him the okay state for a triplex. So he's going back to 2 duplexes. And I told him over there, I said, we had the town board here, we had already said okay with the 2 duplexes. But the triplex, the area plan shot that down.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him, I said, since you turned down there, you need to go back to area plan.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't have area plan here in Newport. The county takes care of all that. And I told him, when you do this, you better make sure you're far enough away from that railroad and far enough away from your neighbors on your offset or whatever you call that. And with each duplex, they got to have their own water and sewer lines. And when they decide to do that, we've got a guy right here that checks that sewer. And he does a good job. He just did one down at Batesville. Because we don't want downspouts in there.
That reminds me, we need to put that in on sewer too.
Yeah.
But,
You check that one at Batesville that just hooked up, and that's good. When you do that, checking them, just call and leave a memo with the thing that you have done that, okay, Randy? Please. And you did great. But we have to, if we can do this, and that'll keep our sewer bills from not having to be raised. And that's the last thing I want to do is raise sewer bills. We're less than a lot of them, and we don't have any problems with our sewers. Believe me, there's a lot of towns around here that have problems. So we're doing good there. All right, that was Chris Miller with the permits. And like I said, I've told him to go to area plan again. He's going to courthouse, up steps to the right, office on the right. I've been there. All right, the courthouse and the lawyer. With the courthouse, the only thing I know we've got to get done there is on fall taxes. We have one gentleman on his taxes to make sure he pays his sewer thing because somehow they overlooked it last time. And you know who I'm talking about. I don't want to say no names. And the lawyer, we will be in contact with him with other problems that we've got going on here. We're going to turn it over to him.
Yeah.
Okay? With the junk. We're going to turn it all over to him and see what he says with that house.
Mr. Lewis.
Mr. Lewis and the other one,
Peters.
and the Peters lady. She just needs to clean it up. That's all you got to do. Just clean it up. And I will tell you this, the Minning house was sold one day and it got resold 4 days later for $25,000 more than what the first person bought it for, supposedly. We don't know that for a fact, but it's
Which house is that?
over on Back Street back there. They cleaned it up.
Oh, you don't want that.
You don't want
No,
that.
I noticed it got sold, and that white one, did it get sold out by, where Woodmine used to be?
Oh, yes, the Cadell house got sold too.
This one
Oh,
over
yeah.
here, I think, is still for sale.
I saw that
Here.
little blue and the tiny little thing, that got sold, I saw.
Yeah. There's one on the west side over here, the old Sherman Hart house. It's for sale for $225.
They might have lowered it.
Might have lowered a little bit now, but
It's been remodeled.
remember where Donnie Spears grew up?
Church is for sale.
Churches for sale.
Churches for sale, if you want to start your own church. But you can't put a house of ill repute and all that stuff in there. There's that agreement when it was sold for that. Anyway, that's with the courthouse lawyer and all that. Okay, any question on housing? I had one guy jumped up and down me and about why is housing so expensive here in Newport? Told him, I said, it's expensive everywhere. Rents are outrageous. And to buy a house, you gotta have so much down. But I don't know what to tell. I mean, anyway. All right, next up, item 12 is COVID-19 ready, ARPA.
Nothing.
ARPA's gone, Rady's gone, COVID-19, it's gone too, right? All right, vehicles, we are up to the police car, Andy.
Yep,
Everything good?
everything's good. Sometime either late this fall or first part of next year, we'll probably have to put tires on it
Okay.
at some point in time, but they're all right for right now.
You know how many miles we got on that vehicle?
28,000.
28,000. That ain't bad. And what year is that car?
It's 23, I think.
I had to buy a 2020. I couldn't afford anything more. Okay, all right. Let's go to fire department, Mr. Gary Wolford.
We're still continuing training and don't have any events planned for the rest of the year. Got a couple of guys that are starting EMT class. Got another one that's going to up north up by Anderson, just south of Anderson to our school.
Our school?
Yeah,
Okay.
Paxton.
Paxton is. Okay.
He's going up there, so.
Now you know what's going to happen with him, right?
Yeah, he's wanting to move on.
He wants to move up.
Yeah, he wants to move on.
And it's
Yeah.
good. He's a good kid. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Did they send out tickets for dues this year?
No,
There is no dues.
No.
this year they were giving him a break. We got a little extra from the township. And just the way things have been for the last couple of years, we elected not to go with the dues this year. But we'll still take donations if you want to make them.
The state give out more money to the township trustees, which in the last time they was trying to do away with trustees and make it like one guy over the whole county. They're better off leaving it alone like this. Okay, no events are scheduled. Crackaway Days is nil this year,
Right.
correct? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, police report, Andy? We're going too fast. How's that new four-way stop working yet? All right?
Still doing all right.
Well, I thought you were gonna get me the other day. I had down Newpoint down 46 and I looked down, I was running about 53 and you was coming into town down by the Baptist church.
Are they going to, are we going to watch the 45? Because I'm gonna get run over out here by the mulch place. Because I slow down
Mhm.
and people are not slowing down.
Yeah,
Or they're flying around me.
I'm doing it, state troopers are doing it, county
Okay.
officers we're all enforcing the speed out here. I mean, we're all taking turns at it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you're
that's just-
getting, you're getting slowed down before you get to the 45 zone, right?
Right.
Yeah, other people aren't gonna slow down until they hit that sign.
They're not slowing down then.
Oh,
That's
okay.
when they
That's
pass
what
me.
she's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when they tear out around me when they're on my bumper like this.
We're all out here trying to pick them off or
Okay.
trying to run enforcement on it, so,
When they start handing out a lot of tickets, it'll slow down.
well, it's getting there.
Good, good.
So, 27 traffic stops for the month, 5 citations, 20 warnings, 2 misdemeanor arrests out of that, and 32 calls. And the only other thing I have is I now have everything for the gun.
Okay, you got your belt and everything?
The last piece arrived. So the next thing is to get everything put on the gun that came with it.
Okay.
So that's gonna happen next, probably here in the next week or two, we'll try to get that done. And then there'll be a bill for some ammunition to switch over. I didn't buy anything additional for this one this year, so I didn't need to trade that out, so I will have to buy a little bit of ammunition. And then the last thing I have is, last year around this time, we talked about OPO. It's coming, the next cycle starts again in November. We've been asked to continue with the county on that. So I'm just looking for authorization to continue OPO for another year.
We will discuss that on the budget meeting night, okay?
Budget meeting night
It's
tonight.
it's the 15th.
Oh, 15th, okay.
15th, we will have a budget meeting here because you can explain it better than I can. The gentleman that okays ours or does,
Oh, the budget meeting had to be 10 days after she talked to Kyle Nash,
Okay.
and he's our new LDGF
whatever
representative.
that stands for.
So that makes it next Monday, we couldn't do it tonight, because it wasn't 10 days.
Just remember the salary is double time, but it's all reimbursed through from the county as well. So,
We'll talk about that on that budget meeting, night, see where it stands.
You don't need any salt?
yep, we'll have to get salt too.
Okay,
Probably looking at a skid or two here shortly.
okay, that's fine.
Well, before December rolls in.
What about the speed limit signs, Edie?
Hopefully, we'll get them done here shortly.
I see the new
Yeah,
low clearance ahead.
that'll get moved down again. We'll put
Okay.
another no truck sign up. We'll move it down.
Okay.
Add a 4-way to that.
Well, maybe the best thing, somebody big go through, hit it and fall in, then they have to fix it. That ain't right.
There's that too.
That ain't nice to say. All right. That alley, what is that, 212? 210, what is that? Between West and
212.
212. There's been a few more people coming out of there the wrong way.
Okay.
I seen a golf cart come out of there 2 days ago and I thought they was gonna get nailed. And last thing I wanna do is have to be called 911. It is what it is. But, safety is a priority there. And,
Yeah, the signs are all still up. They're all readable.
yeah, that's right. So when that happens, I don't, how the fault falls or whatever, or what, we've done our diligent duty and you've done yours. You can't patrol that thing 24/7. You just can't do it. It's, if there's any recommendations you guys think of to do with some of that, but other than that, it's, that's all I've got. Anybody else got anything? That's the last item on the agenda tonight, is the police.
I have a question.
Yes,
Can we just take item 12 off the agenda?
Item 12, off the- I believe we can. That's
Sure,
COVID, all that.
mark it out.
I mean, it's been a long time.
I know. Well,
If they ever come up with something, yeah, because we're not the ready money, we're not gonna be
Let me borrow your pen.
Um,
eligible for that. I mean, that's a regional, you know, where Decatur County, Rushville, and Solomon County, I mean, it's a big regional thing with the ready money, so.
Did you want the opioid money we got?
We have opioid money, how much and
very little.
Was it $12?
It was like, that's part of the
I
budget,
only buy a field test kit.
but it was very little. It was, yeah.
It might not even been that much, Andy. It was,
Yeah, that won't even buy a field test kit.
but it,
For-
I don't know anything about that.
He can check with Tina to find out for
Yeah.
sure, but it was very little.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I don't know what I'll do with that.
did we ever decide also if we're increasing the rent and when?
We did not, and I don't have the papers in front of me. We'll
We'll,
talk about it next
we'll
month.
do it and have
Okay.
that start the first year.
Because
And
I think that Tina and I made a couple of adjustments.
Okay.
Off the top of my head. We did some changes on it.
Because I do think that needs to happen after the first of the year.
first year's a good time to
Yes,
change.
there you go.
Yeah, I'd probably go on. I was just wondering, I couldn't remember if we had done anything with it.
I forgot all about that. I'm glad you brought that up. That'll be in the October meeting. We'll discuss that. That way it'll give it more than 60 days to change, and if there's anything else we need to raise. We did have that new sewer hookup down by Batesville.
So the AA, you said is not coming here anymore, so are they gonna stop the chili supper too?
That was not talked about. Tina said he didn't say anything to her about the chili supper, so I don't know. But if it is a chili supper, we'll raise that.
Okay,
He didn't know what it cost to rent this room or that big room, because they was getting this room $75 a month. That's 4 times a month. It was less than 20, about $18
Right.
a week for a meeting, and they charge them guys. They have to pay so much to come to each meeting, I believe, don't they, Andy?
They may have to, I'm not sure.
I think there's a fee on top of it. But anyway, they're going to someplace bigger, I guess, where they don't have to set up tables and chairs.
but I do think we really need to get on the agenda because to be relevant with times and keep the upkeep, we need to look at that.
I've got some new prices I think in there. I just forgot to bring that.
Okay.
My thought is too, if anybody's wanting to rent it for next year, tell them that it's probably going up. Okay, well, it's not probably, it will go up. Okay, we've got to stay because electricity's going up and we're total electric here. There's nothing but electric. So we got to keep with the times. If that goes up, whatever, 10%, 11%, we've got to adjust for all that.
That's all I got.
Is that all you, Gary, you got any questions?
That's all I got.
Gary, you got any questions?
Nope, I think we're good.
Okay.
Need a motion to
I'll
adjourn.
make a motion, we adjourn.
Second?
I second it.
And Kelly seconded it. Okay, the meeting for the month of September is adjourned. We will have another one in October. And like I said, the budget meeting is the 15th.
And the budget meeting is open.
Yeah, the budget meeting's open. Anybody
It's
wants
just
to,
we have-
there's nothing to hide.
Be at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, same thing.